And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
From the 27, Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. They go play action now. Wilson steps away to his left. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone. This time, we have big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
I didn't even know he was there.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And a promising start as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Broncos at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now it's Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to get
motherfuckers is out there hitting today.
On the game's opening drive. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw.
Big
he
ice fast.
Tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Dobbins, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins with career touchdown number 60. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Broncos nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. Can see this quite a bit on running plays with the guys out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Getting this quickly to Barrios. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see this.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. On the counter, here's Williams. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now Wilson on first down. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Tim Patrick, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
McManus's point after is good, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Right back to Dobbins on first. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Jackson now. A slant route caught by Bateman. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 37. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Street's got it, complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Dobbins. Touchdown, Baltimore. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Hey, I got this motherfucking wide receiver. I just signed up my practice squad.
And he's got it.
Man.
It's now a 14-7 ball game.
I could have been using Yo the whole time. I said I'm using this wide receiver that I signed off my practice squad. I wish I knew that he was there the whole time. I can't remember his name. His last name's Street. I can't remember his first name, but I guess he's really in the league because they actually say his name.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But
oh, the Bengals up.
Because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass.
It's probably the defense.
Adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that.
And Jamal Chase ain't even back yet, right?
It's another first.
Oh, he in there?
This time they get an even 20. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
All they ever needed was a quarterback. Niggas been saying that for years. All they needed was a quarterback. Plus, he's a passing quarterback, so of course he's gonna know how to use him.
He's gonna let this go. Back of the end zone.
Why you keep trying me, yo?
Intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 25.
Right, he used to the showtime. But I know them that LSU some ass without their asses right now. Okay, let go. Let go. How can I draw you off if you holding on to the towel?
The number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team?
Cold.
He just did that, trying to win the award again.
I don't see how the fuck. You cold as shit. They feel like Africa in this motherfucker.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever.
What?
2nd and 10.
I got you close. You got to draw off.
And stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Good. Good. Lay right here. Good. It's hot as shit in here. Shit. What? Yeah, in a minute.
From the gun, Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. But prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried a
Trinity.
stress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
They had the
toys down.
pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Now it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he's got his tight end. That's
it's probably in her
Andrews.
room somewhere.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Wow. Move. Move.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Jackson will throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. That is caught, Rashad Bateman. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. On the move, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing is Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21 to 7.
Ravens 21, Broncos 7. Justin Tucker to kick off field goal.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Broncos make their first touchdown at their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their...
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All I did was get the goggles. I ain't played them after that. 15, something, I don't know.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We
Get over here and eat.
For quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon
Do
Gordon.
that. Go eat.
The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the 2nd half.
Man, I ain't get myself something.
They will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the 2nd half, Charles, remember in that 1st half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that 1st half.
60 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw caught there by Wallace. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and a yard. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And he'll get it into
what I did to JK, but this nigga do not want to play here in Baltimore.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense back.
Well, shit, I think you told me I got him to a superstar and everything. You told me you want to go to another team. So he said that last offseason I franchise tagged his ass. So by me franchise tagging him, I couldn't get back Matabuke. I couldn't get back Peters, and I got Peters to a superstar. I couldn't get back nobody, so I was like, all right, cool. I signed him, and I think I signed like one more person, and I was like, all right, bet. But it kind of worked out. Like I'm 3-1 right now. I got a real young defensive line, and I got Bateman. Oh yeah, I couldn't get back Duvernay, but I still got Bateman. I told you I just signed my wide receiver off the practice squad, but I got Nelson Aguilar too, and T.Y. Hilton, but I ain't using neither one of them. But I got Bateman. I got Wallace. I still got Wallace. He's my second string. He's my second receiver. And I'm using the receiver that I signed off the practice squad in the slot. So it's working out. I'm already putting up numbers.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, it's difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And all the way down inside.
All right, that's it there.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I'll play with some niggas like that before the game has started. Dobbins got me 3 touchdowns right there.
J.K. Dobbins with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the right down the field.
This nigga ain't no slug, but I'm whipping his ass 21 right now. And then this nigga just had the nerve to go into an onside.
Kick it away following the touchdown.
Tweaking, cuz.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown.
Good shit.
They were down.
Oh, that was a J-Bo? A J-Bo? Good shit. I think they're going to let Yo sit out the whole season. A J-Bo? That rookie? Because ain't no point. We still got JPP in Houston and Bowser. Ain't no point in bringing Yo out.
On 2nd and 14. Now Wilson. He's got a man.
Come on, Pepe.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very nice pickup of 34
Okay, Trey.
yards. And you need a big play.
Get your head up, man.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And he's got it inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one good for 37 yards.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown. Austin Hooper. His first touchdown on the year.
Damn.
And the Broncos are able
Who you
to
playing
make
with?
some inroads here to that deficit.
No, who you playing with?
Extra point from McManus is good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't...
Dobbins hit and he fumbles.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Jackson. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 73 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason and all.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. When that ball popped free, we can hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and
you want some more? All right, go put it on the counter. Go ahead, come on. Go put it on the counter.
Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Open man is Bateman. It's complete.
Come on.
And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 33. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And he struggles to get a yard here. Maybe a yard down to the 31. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real. And I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players. But you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,208.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. Didn't march to the end zone the last time out.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career.
Slide that laptop over. Slide the laptop
selection.
over. You feel yourself sitting on it.
Making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Now it's Wilson. He'll get this one to Patrick. Touchdown, Broncos. Tim Patrick with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Broncos have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Jackson now on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. To throw is Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun to the 36-yard line. Stop there. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen...
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 36 yards. And the Ravens are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, and that's caught inside the 35. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jerry Jeudy, 75 yards. And the Broncos are back within a score. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22. So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. Throwing now is Jackson. He finds Bateman over the middle. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Now Jackson. Slings it to Anders, and it's complete. The tight end has it. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Jackson to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
The Ravens send their punter out now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score touchdowns. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
There we go. Had to pull that W out. That nigga was making a comeback. Shit, that nigga threw a motherfucking pick on the last play, and I just ran that bitch back for a pick six.